My name is Akasha Kirti and this is Kundalini Yoga. Kundalini Yoga is this beautiful, ancient kind of yoga that was brought here from India in the 1960s. And up until the point it was brought here in the United States, it was kept secret. And Yogi Bhajan brought it here to the United States. And his vision for teaching the West was he wanted to develop teachers. He knew that we would be going through this huge sort of global transition into a new age, and he wanted to help prepare all of us for that age. So this type of yoga has a lot of work on the glandular system, and we're going to work on the glandular system today as well. So the theme for today is Summer Solstice, which happened, I guess it was like late Sunday night / Monday morning, so just barely happened, the longest day of the year. And today what we'll do is we'll look at Summer Solstice from a couple of different angles. First, we'll look at solstice from this idea of our own radiant body. So our own, how we grow our radiance. And then we'll also look at it from the aspect of our pineal gland, which I'll talk about what that is and where it's located and how it's connected to the cycles of the sun and how it's connected to solstice as we move along through the practice. So today we'll do things just a little bit differently. We'll do our warm-up, then we'll do just a short meditation visualization. Then we'll do our Kriya, our rest, and then we'll close with a meditation at the end. So go ahead and find a nice tall seat here. It's really important that your posture is good and that your spine is in alignment. So the base of your spine should be slightly tucked under. You're lifting up through the crown of the head. Your chest is lifted. Your shoulder blades are back on the back body gently. Your chin is tucked so that it's level, parallel with the ground, and back so that the top of your head is pulling up. Then let your eyes close and bring them up and in toward the third eye. Begin to lengthen your breath. So doing a little check-in with your own body and noticing how your body is responding to all of this sunlight, how your body is responding to all of this kind of yang energy, this masculine, energetic kind of energy. Noticing what I'm doing today. And as you continue to deepen the breath, imagine that you're breathing up through that central channel, up the spine and out the crown of the head. And as you exhale, imagine that you're exhaling in every direction. Inhale up the spine. Exhale in every direction. And then alternate this. So imagine inhaling from every direction, as if you're inhaling into every cell of your body simultaneously. And exhale, feel yourself rooting down through the central channel and into the ground. Then in, up the spine. Exhale in every direction. Inhale from every direction. Exhale down the spine. Continue this visualization for a few more breaths. Be present with the breath. Slow the breath down. 2 more breaths. Okay, now placing your hands at your heart to tune in with the mantra Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, honoring your inner wisdom 3 times. Inhale. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Mangala Chime. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Inhale and suspend the breath. Exhale, release, release the hands, let the eyes stay closed for just a moment. Notice the effect of the mantra. Okay, opening the eyes and moving into our warm-up here. So we're going to move into archer pose. So come standing. Let's start with right foot out. So right foot out, left foot is back and at a 45-degree angle. Right knee is bent. Right arm extends forward. Curl the fingers, the thumb is up. Then pretend like you're pulling on the bowstring. So pull from here all the way across your chest, opening your chest up. Your back elbow stays lifted. And you're looking out past the right thumb tip. So let's begin. I'm going to start my timer. And let's do breath of fire here to start. Rapid inhales and exhales, powered from your diaphragm, going through your nose. Keep going while I explain archer pose. So one of the things that we're working on tonight is this radiant body. Most of you that follow me here have been doing Kundalini for a while. You're aware that we are comprised, according to this yogic system, of 10 bodies, physical body being one of them. The 10th body is called the radiant body. Your radiant body is your courage, and it's your actual radiance. So when you walk into a room, how magnetic is your personality? How radiant and sort of, bringing people in is your personality. So this field, this radiant body, is what helps attract everything that you need into your life. We're going to be here about 30 more seconds on this side. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Exhale, release, pause for a moment. And then switching sides. So left leg forward, right leg back. Left leg is bent, knee is over the ankle. Left arm extended, curl the fingers. Bring the right hand back and curl those fingers. Both thumbs are lifted. Back elbow is lifted, looking past that left thumb. And breath of fire, begin. Okay, so especially if you're connecting with a feeling of being sort of lost or lonely or ungrounded, I really want you to ground down through your feet. So feel your toes spread. Feel the weight of your body equally distributed on both feet. And you're growing roots down into the ground. Find yourself a home in this moment and breathe. Just breathe. Inhale, suspend the breath, squeeze your root lock. Exhale, release. And then come seated down in easy pose. Close your eyes for a moment and just observe the way that you feel after doing archer pose. And let's just acknowledge whatever's here right now. So if there's some chaos, if there's some nervousness, if there's some whatever's happening, okay, just let it be there. So we're not going to do the tendency with the spiritual practice to sort of whitewash things, right? We're not pretending like it's not there. We're going to acknowledge whatever is there. We're going to welcome it. We're going to see it. We're going to give it the benefit, the gift of our awareness of it. Give it the gift of your awareness of whatever is there. It's okay, whatever it is, however it feels, whatever the thoughts are, they're all welcome. So we're not going to ruminate on them. We're not going to fixate on them, but we're just going to notice them. We're going to say hello to them. Okay, notice and say hello and move into a deep awareness. So feel as if you're dropping from your head down, 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 down into your heart. So perceiving things from this place, welcoming from this place, awareness from this place. Notice that difference. Okay, now for a very short little imagery, mental imagery. Take your right hand on top of your left, and then thumb tips touch, just resting that in your lap. Sit up straight and tall, lifting through your chest, chin is slightly in and back, crown of the head lifting toward the ceiling. Eyes are closed. Now, one part of you is staying with whatever you're noticing, right? Your awareness is still there. And with the other part of you, I want you just to imagine that you are outside. Maybe in your yard, or maybe in a place that you particularly enjoy that's outside. And mentally look around you in this space. So noticing whatever flora and fauna, whatever animals, whatever sounds, whatever feelings. Just kind of look around in this space. Now tune into your own aura. So just imagine that you can sort of see or feel the space around your body. And then feel how this space around your body is part of this nature scene. It's part of Mother Nature. So you belong in this space. So feel yourself, imagine yourself stretching out in this space, lounging in this space, becoming part of this space, energetically and physically. And now imagining for a moment that you look up. It's now nighttime. You're looking up into the sky in this space. And seeing your eye catches one star in particular. And now imagine that you are that star and sensing our radiance. Glad you found me again. So if you've had a chance to feel your radiance, that's a very simple meditation. It's called Meditation for Ease and Radiance. You can do it for as little as 3 minutes. So go ahead and inhale. Exhale. And just notice how you feel. So when we talk about light, when we talk about events like the solstice, we're also talking about this inner light. You can sense that inner light, or just imagine that you can. Loosen your belly. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start the Kriya now. The Kriya is called Kriya for Keep Up Spirit. And it's really good for our radiant body. And one of the benefits of this is that you can go through any challenge with radiance, with grace. You can go through whatever it is that you need to go through. It's also, this Kriya works on strengthening your aura, and it helps with your sciatic nerve. It's a very energizing Kriya as well. So for the first pose, you'll put your arms up to 60 degrees. Your palms will start flat. And then you'll go forward, so your fingertips are coming forward. Then they'll go up flat. Then they'll bend at the wrist. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And you're going to do this rapidly. Looks like it's freezing a bit, sorry. So you're going to do this rapidly once you get the hang of it. So forward, straight, flat, straight. Forward, straight, flat, straight. Okay, ready? Begin. Eyes are up and in at the brow. So as we're doing this, we're working on a few things. This is good for your auric field. Also, you have all of these meridians, heart and lung meridian, small intestine meridian, which are lines of energy that run down the arms and across the wrists. So we're also activating those. It's also good for the hemispheres of your brain. When they go flat, really make them flat. So you're feeling it. You should feel that in your forearms. Focusing at the third eye. Keep it up. You're about halfway there in time. The whole work of yoga is to bring things that we're not fully conscious of into consciousness. We're bringing them into the light of our awareness. We cannot move things that are in shadow. We cannot change things that that are sort of operating behind the scenes. And almost everything we do in a given day is run from behind the scenes. It's operated from the subconscious mind. If we continue to just squish things down, don't acknowledge them, don't look at them, try to just put on a happy face, right? Go to our yoga classes, practice spiritual bypassing, then we never shine the light of awareness on that thing, and it is still there. It will still be there in the shadow, running things. So another aspect of sun, of light, of solstice, of radiance is shining the light of awareness on what is on your processes, on your false beliefs. And if today, in this moment, or in any other moment, you are believing anything about yourself other than that you are radiant, that you are truth, then you have a false belief. Inhale, arms straight. Hold the breath, squeeze, pull up the energy from the base of the spine all the way up through the crown of the head. Exhale, release the breath, release the arms, observe. Drop down into your heart. Now, staying in the easy pose, interlacing your fingers, but this time interlacing them so that they're in the inside of the palms, and your thumbs are crossed. So not on the outside, but on the inside, thumbs are crossed. And then bring this to your heart center. Inhale as you bring the hands forward. Exhale as you bring them back to the chest. Go ahead and begin. This should be powerful and quick, this motion. So again, we're working on our heart center, right? We're working on the heart and again on the aura. There's not a specified eye gaze, but perhaps bringing them up to the third eye point again, or to the tip of the nose. You're clearing the space around you. You're clearing that energetic space with this motion. So let your breath be powerful. Powerful breath through the nose. Maybe thinking Satnam, Satnam, or Satanama, Satanama with each of those breaths. Clear your mind by giving it something else to hook onto, something to focus onto, something to grab. Give it a mantra when it starts to run wild. We're here for 1.5 more minutes. Keep up if you can. If you ever need to rest, keep your breath powerful. And imagine that you are doing the posture. In your last 30 seconds here. Inhale, hold. Exhale, bring it in, pull, hold. Inhale, release. Let your hands go, let your breath go. Observe your body, observe your mind. Just notice what's there. Maybe there's still a little bit of anxiety. Maybe the mind is a little quieter. Maybe not. We're just going to sit with whatever's there. Like a friend, we're sitting with it. Okay, coming onto the back now for alternate leg lifts. For this one, your hands will be under your low back. Get my timer ready here. And you'll alternately lift the legs. So you'll lift the right leg, inhale up, exhale down, then left leg, inhale up, exhale down. You can move at your own pace here. Your knee can be bent or straight. Powerful breath though. So sniffing and snorting. You're engaging your core. So your low back is sinking down into your hands, down into the ground. Observing the sensation. Maybe you're noticing the tightness in your hamstrings or your calves. Can you notice the sensation of your breath in your nostrils? Keep going. I'm just going to keep an eye on our time. You're about halfway there. Bring back that mental mantra. So one of the things that we're doing with mantra is we're working on our pineal gland. Your pineal gland is in the middle of your brain. It's about the size of a grain of rice. Very, very small. Your pineal gland, so while your pituitary gland is associated with the cycles of the moon, your pineal gland is associated with the cycles of the sun. So your pineal gland is greatly influenced and affected by whatever's happening with the sun. So summer solstice. Your pineal gland is responsible for secreting melatonin and serotonin. So it's releasing the hormone that helps you sleep and a hormone that affects mood and energy. That's at your pineal gland. It's associated with their crown chakra. So whenever we chant, whenever we have an eye focus at the tip of the nose, or when we roll our eyes all the way up to imagine we're looking through the crown of our head, that is working on getting your pineal gland to be secreting, to be healthy and functioning well. Okay, lift both legs up. Inhale, suspend the breath. Exhale, slowly lower those down to the ground. Pause on your back and observe the way that you feel. Notice the energy in your belly. Okay, gently roll to one side or rock and roll on your spine and come back to a seated position. From here, life nerve stretch. So extend both legs out, straight in front of you. Lengthen up through the crown of the head, then fold forward from your belly, trying to keep your back straight. Grasp shins, ankles, knees, or toes. And if you're grasping toes, you can press your thumbs into your toenails. Then you'll inhale up, exhale as you fold forward. Could be a small motion or a larger one. Keep going with this breath. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about the pineal gland. So a couple of interesting things when our crown chakra is blocked, or we have a blockage in our pineal gland area. What that can mean is a feeling of disconnection, especially disconnection from the infinite. It can also look like not wanting to ask for help. It can look like wanting to feel in control. The shadow side of that area is grief. Okay. And it can also look like sort of excessive focus on logic versus intuition. Inhale up, chin is tucked down, squeeze up from root lock. Exhale, fold forward, squeeze empty. Inhale, release. Pause and notice. Okay, coming on to hands and knees now for cat-cow. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Inhale as you drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale as you curl the spine, tuck the chin. You can begin slow here and then begin to work your way up into a rapid pace. Keep going. So sometimes when we start doing a physical or a spiritual practice, we want those results, right? We want to come to class and we want the answer to all of our problems and we want to feel better immediately, and that's totally fine because that's human nature. But please know that everything you're doing, you're moving the energy in your system. You will feel differently, as you know, at the end of a practice than at the beginning of a practice. And you don't always have to target the exact thing that's going on with you in order to move that energy. The energy is going to move. It's going to shift. And as you also know, whenever you meditate, it's like taking a shower for your mind. So whatever's clogged up in there, whatever's going on, any kind of meditation is going to help move that out. So trust the process. Okay, inhaling cat, suspend and squeeze root lock, exhale into, sorry, I said that wrong, I think, but exhale into cat. Squeeze root lock. And stay here for a moment. Just come into neutral spine. Observe the way that you feel. Now make sure that your knees are padded for this next part. So fold up a blanket or something under your knees if you have not already. From here, you're going to come back into cow pose. So the belly drops, the head lifts, and alternately kick your butt with your feet, with your heels. Okay, go ahead and begin. Let the tops of your feet hit the ground as it comes down, as your feet come down. And if your feet don't make it all the way to your butt, that's okay. Just 15 more seconds here. Inhale, exhale, and just come into whatever position you like for a moment to rest. Soften. Just let go. If you can't, just notice that. Okay, now come to standing. And put your hands on your hips. You'll move your torso. It doesn't specify the direction, so whichever direction you'd like. Move your torso in big, fast circles. Go ahead and begin. Powerful, quick movement. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Full range of motion, forward, back, and to the sides. Keep going. Inhale up. Exhale. Pause. Okay, now stay standing. Walk your legs out wide. You'll inhale your arms up. Exhale as you fold forward, either fingertips or palms on the ground. That's my timer. So, this bowing motion that we do in a lot of different forms in Kundalini Yoga is really good for our glandular system, specifically our pituitary gland. Can you make the breath more powerful? Can you be more present by bringing in a mantra and noticing the way that your feet feel and the breath feels in your body? Keep going, just about 30 more seconds here. Inhale, arms up. Hold, squeeze. Exhale, relax. Stay standing. Observe, catch your breath. Okay, now when we're standing pose, feet come to shoulder width apart. Hands are on elbows. And your arms are parallel to the ground. As you inhale, you'll lift the arms up. Exhale them back to parallel onto the shoulders. So we're only going to do this for 30 seconds. So make it really powerful and really fast. Okay, ready? Begin. Fast as possible. Faster, faster, last 8 seconds. Inhale up, hold, squeeze. Exhale down, pause. Now come seated back in easy pose. Nice tall seat here. And we'll do neck rolls to close out this Kriya. So 30 seconds one direction, and then we'll switch and go 30 seconds in the other. Nice and gentle, conscious of your breath. Okay, come center and switch direction. Gentle. And come center. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, come lying on your back now for Shavasana. Covering your belly, letting your hands be out to the side, palms up. Eyes closed, breath is normal. Be a witness to the sensation. And then just resting. Totally relaxing down into the ground. Your face gets soft. The space between your eyebrows soft. All around your eyes is soft. Mouth is soft. Tongue is relaxed back. Back of the neck is soft. Front of the throat soft. Shoulders soft and released. Back soft. Legs soft. Stomach soft. Maybe even for just a moment visualizing yourself as if you've just fainted or something. You're being held by someone. So your arms are just collapsed, legs collapsed, head hung back, just totally relaxed. And then let the image go and go back to just the sensation of soft and relaxed. Maybe just staying totally relaxed, or maybe imagining that all of the little things that have been wearing on you, bothering you, that you're aware of, maybe you just take a little rest from them for a moment and you see them almost like they're little snakes or some sort of wavy grass that moves up and away from your body. So you can see it sort of hovering above you. Just let it release from your throat, from your belly. Just get a little space, a little distance from your mind. And now relax. inhale. Now all of those little things floating above you, you can just put them into a cloud and blow. On your next exhale, blow them away, or you can choose to bring them back in. Begin wiggling fingers and toes, circling hands on wrists, feet on ankles in both directions, stretching the arms overhead, lengthening through the toes. Opening the arms out to the side, drawing one knee in and across the chest for a full twist. And then moving to the opposite side. Rubbing palms of hands together, soles of feet together. Grasping the front of your shins and rolling on the spine several times, coming to a seated position for the meditation. So this is a meditation that will powerfully work on your pineal gland. It's called Protection of the Divine in the Self. The mudra, take your wrists, put your right wrist on top of your left. Let the thumbs cross. Then bring your fingertips to touch. So it's like you're making a little house for your thumbs. So right wrist on top of left, thumbs cross, fingertips touch in a little tent. Then this will come in front of your heart. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Let me just check. No, that's right. Okay. Your eyes will be all the way down as if you're looking at your thumbs. So it's like you're looking all the way down your nose, maybe even down your chin to the spot where your thumbs are. Your eyes are going to stay very, very low. You're going to lift up through the chest. Chin comes in and for a slight neck lock. And then the mantra here is Ra Ma Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. Ra, sun, Ma, moon, Da, earth. And this Sa Se So Hung is like the infinite in me and the infinite out there, and I am that. I am infinite. We'll do it in a monotone voice 3 times on the breath, so it will sound like this. Rama da sa sa se so hung, Rama da sa sa se so hung, Rama da sa sa se so hung, and then inhale. Okay, if you don't quite understand the words, just do your best and you'll get the hang of it as we go along. So eyes all the way down at the thumbs. Lift, lengthen the spine, inhale. Rama da sa sa se so hung, Rama da sa sa se so hung, Rama da sa sa se so hung. Rama da sa sa se so hung, Rama da sa sa se so hung, Rama da sa sa se so hung. Rama da sa sa se so hung, Rama da sa sa se so hung, Rama da sa sa se so hung. Rama da sa sa se so hung, Rama da sa sa se so hung, Rama da sa sa se so hung. Ramadasa sa se sohang, 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 Ramadasa Sasi Suhang 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 Ramadasa sa se soham Ramadasa sa se soham Ramadasa sa se soham. Last one. Ramadasa sa se soham Ramadasa sa se soham Ramadasa sa se soham. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Release your hands. Notice how you feel. It's the healing mantra. Okay. Let's put our hands at our heart for the closing song. Bless yourself. Just bless yourself tonight. Inhale. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. One Mam Satnam. Satnam. May you find softness. May you find compassion to yourself. May you really connect with that mantra, knowing that you're surrounded by love, that you're surrounded by light, that you are light. And may it guide you. Satnam. Satnam. Thank you.